We're Matt, Sean, Ollie and Oscar, and we're a family that just likes to travel and try and raise awareness of autism. Ollie was diagnosed in 2019. It took about a year for us to kind of accept that diagnosis, and then after that year we dove into learning everything we could and making him realise that it's not going to stop him. We want this channel to show other people on the spectrum that they can do the same, and also show you where cool sound sessions are, good safe places, good places to like burn off energy, or with like good sensory places. And we also just like documenting our travels for the boys. So yeah, come along and give us a watch if you'd like it, or hopefully pop a follow. Hi. So I just filmed all that intro and I wasn't recording. Off to a great start. So, as I was saying, I have started my walk. It's like a walk to get to the walk. So I've currently done, sorry, I've got my hands full. So I've currently done 1.84 to get here. I'm aiming for 3 to 4 miles a day. And this walk that I'm going to do is 3.19 miles. This is the route. Multitasking. This is the route going through there. And these are some of the images. So, I mean, it's not quite a sunny day. It has been raining. I left a lot later than what I wanted to. But yeah, so I've never used this app before. I think it's called Strava. So I'm going to start recording now. Oh, what's all this mean? Try it out. Yeah, alright then. Okay. No, not a run. I'm doing it as a walk, mate. Yeah. Walk. Start. Okay. Oh no, I've lost my route. Wait, where's the route gone? Oh, it's there. Right, so I do go this way. Oh, I thought I went up there. Okay. Oh, there's a cafe. Now I've bought my own coffee. I've come more than prepared. I look like I'm going on a giant hike. So yeah, I'm also a bit on edge about filming on my own. So honestly, this is just a big learning curve. There's loads of things which I'll talk about as I walk. But there's some people coming, so I'm going to stash you in my pocket. Oh, some cows! On an ancient route which may date back to the 14th century, it's possible the route linked monasteries and provided access to Nottingham and the River Trent. These ancient stones are well worn and uneven, so please take care when using this path. Wow. Aha, good tune. But I'm currently at 1.94 miles. Like I said, I'm aiming for 3 to 4 a day, but I think I might hit 5 today. Good start. Because Ollie's got his birthday party on Sunday. I'm not sure what I'll get done Sunday, so I might try and add in a couple of extra miles each day for the next few days to kind of like compensate for that. There's church here. And this is the view so far, which I just nearly walked into the wall to show you that. Oh gosh, this is going to be an eventful month, isn't it? But learning and raising awareness. So I'm glad I didn't bring Ollie, so I just had to walk down that path that was really tiny. And then now, by the looks of the map, I've got to go down this way. And the path has gone completely. Like, there's a tiny bit over there. I should probably turn my music down so I can see if anything's coming. No, should be safe. Yeah, I'm glad he's at home. Not that he's at home poorly, I think that's the young one. Not that he's at home poorly, but I'm glad that he's not here, because a bit thin for him, especially like even if I brought Oscar with me, I'd not have been able to do this with a pram. Still not quite there yet. Am I getting the right way? Could I have cut through there? Maybe. Well, how do we go this way now? I think it is all road, you know? But I've never used this app, so I wouldn't even know how to know if it's all road. Do you have to like... I don't know. I found the main road. I was just on the phone to Matt, and a pheasant ran out of the hedge and started like running alongside me. And I was like, oh look at that, a pheasant that's not dead on the road. That's nice. So yeah, no, I found the road. I'm currently on the route now. I'm definitely glad that Ollie's not with me, because some of this doesn't have paths. So yeah, I'm definitely going to have to brush up on my route planning. There you go. But I believe that this is the M1. Yeah, the M1. I don't even know if you can hear me. But yeah, and we hook over here. I've gone this route first, so I could either have gone straight up this way, the bit with no path, first, or I could have done that after and come back on myself down that way. But I decided to start off with this bit first, because I thought then I can like sit and have my lunch after I've done most of the walk, and have a cuppa, and I've still got baby bladder, so I was like, it's less to walk if I need a wee. And I don't know if you've heard any of that. Now which way do I go? Recenter me please, sir. Oh, so we go this way, but it's a nice view. This is what I'm on at the minute since I've left the house. I hate walking like around streets, like round estates and stuff like that. I hate doing that. I think that might be a horse or a cow. That's a cow. That's a horse. That's a cow. It's a cow. It's a cow. Yeah, I hate walking around streets and stuff, because I don't know, I just don't feel safe, and I don't enjoy it. I prefer somewhere with a view. I mean, I'd say somewhere that, you know, I can breathe fresh air, but right now it smells like cow crap. So, again, I believe I'm going this way, because I think that leads up into the cow stables. Luckily, I downloaded this map, because you can also, on Strava, you can download. Yeah, I'm going the right way. You can download for when you're offline, so that's really good. I've already called Matt twice to see how the boys are, because I never do this. I said to Matt this morning that actually I don't think I've ever just gone for a walk to go for a walk. Like even before the boys, like I had Ollie when I was 19 anyway, so I was pretty young, and I started work when I was 17. It took me a long while to get a job, but luckily my brother came in clutch and got me a job. But yeah, I worked there for 2 years and nearly became shift leader, but I was pregnant, so I didn't get it, which I didn't know back then they couldn't do. Yeah, that's a little side note. But yeah, I haven't ever just gone for a walk to go for a walk, really. I didn't really know. I mean, it's probably when I got with Matt, really. We started to go for walks and stuff. I didn't really know how much I enjoyed them. Just getting out and about. Like I always knew I was an outdoors person, but just to get out and about, I didn't know how much I enjoyed it. It became a bit more difficult with Ollie, because so I'm out of breath, and every time I breathe, all I can smell is cow crap and piss. I'll carry on out of breath. I had Ollie as well, and he kind of went through this phase of, it was one of the hardest phases we'd ever been through. He would scream at buses. So on a school route, he would cry at the buses and have a complete meltdown. He'd drop himself to the ground. He would like kick and lash out. He would scream at me. He would pinch me. Honestly, it was really difficult. I never really liked talking about Ollie in this way because I feel like I'm slagging him off, but at the same time, like, it's the only way I'm going to raise awareness. I would never, ever, ever, ever show him when he's dysregulated or uncomfortable, but I will talk about it afterwards. So, yeah, the bus situation went on for 2 years. Every school run, I was on edge, I was anxious. I would have to try and time leaving the house right. And if I was like a minute wrong or anything off that, then I'd have screwed it, basically. I asked paediatricians, I asked schools, I asked the autism team, I asked everybody that I could, and nobody knew why he did it. We could only guess that he enjoyed buses so much, that he wanted to be on them and couldn't understand why he couldn't be on them. And for anyone that might say, why do you just bus it to school? A, finances, and B, where we live, basically, if I caught a bus to school, it just goes up, round, and then we'd still have to walk anyway. So, and by the time we've waited for the bus, we're already at the school near enough. Well, we're at the place where it would have dropped us off, so it's kind of pointless to spend that amount. And also, it would have made the situation worse of just waiting. And if the bus was too busy and he couldn't get on, then that would have been more difficult too. So yeah, sometimes it was that bad that when he got home, it's still, he still would have a meltdown for another hour. Some could go on for 2 hours. It got that bad as well, that he would go up into his room where it overlooked the road, and he would purposely look for them just to peeve himself off. Sorry, 1 second, I'm just checking my route again. So yeah, he would just go upstairs to his room, and at night time and stuff, he would completely peeve himself off. Is that a cobweb? I pray not. And just scream himself to sleep. Basically, there's nothing we could have done. So what we ended up doing was we bought like a blackout sticker for his room. But even then, he was just like peeling it off sometimes, and honestly, like I said, it went on for 2 years. And then COVID hit, and school runs stopped. And then when schools reopened and Ollie went back, that was it. It was like it never even happened. Still, even now, like, I get on edge thinking, like, when I see a bus go around the roundabout, because that was one of the worst ones near my house, I get a bit, I kind of look at Ollie like side-eye, I'm like, are you gonna be alright? But I know he is. He's past it, he's amazing. But that was in the early stages of diagnosis, so I barely knew what I was doing either. Yeah, that's one of our struggle stories, because as well with our channel, like, we're trying to talk about autism, but we're annoyed with ourselves because we're not doing it. We dabble in and out, like, about noises and stuff like that, but autism is more than just noises and crowds. But we can't, like, we're worried if we talk about our perspective, because we know we see it completely different to quite a lot of the community. We don't want to seem like know-it-alls or like we're glorifying it, but we see the positive in it. And there are quite a lot of vloggers that I see that do kind of show videos of their children in distress and in a meltdown, and they're using that to raise awareness, which, you know, everyone parents in their own way, but I don't personally agree with that. I think that's when your child is most vulnerable, and you shouldn't use that. But then there's other people that would say children shouldn't be on the internet, which I kind of also agree with too, which is kind of odd coming from someone who has their child on the internet. But I would like to pave the way for Ollie, and I want this to be a positive channel that also shows struggles, but shows that there's a way out of this, and that was thorns my hand just hit, nettles, and that I've lost my thread now because I got the tinglers. Basically there's struggles, but there's also pros. Like sometimes I'd love to see the world the way that Ollie does, because we overthink everything, whereas he would just see it as like black and white. Can you camp here? There are caravans. We want to talk more about autism and things that we've gone through and how we handled it at the beginning to how we handle things now, with a lot more knowledge and understanding and patience. Oh, there's a horse. Bet I could do my miles quicker on the horse. Wow. Now this big openness is what I was after. So weird, I've never really just like been on my own out and about. It's crazy. No wonder people do this for just the freedom of it. Woohoo! The awkwardness of getting your camera back. It's the first time I've done that. It's not very aesthetic when you've got the sniffles, is it? Can I go through here? Public footpath. I mean, it's got all that kind of stuff there, so... Where do I go from here? Am I still going the right way? Let's see. But not enough. Do I need to be... How do I get out? Do you know what? I'm just going to follow here and hope for the best. Over there somewhere, I think. Yeah, I shit Matt up. I really feel like I'm doing something illegal here. You know, the way that it's all been... Do you know what? They can just come and tell me to move, or, you know, chase after me with a tractor and make me run. That would definitely get my miles in. I tried to video call Matt to show him the view, but I had enough signal to like send iMessage and to Facebook my brother, but I didn't have enough signal for a call, so I called Matt and he just couldn't hear anything. So obviously bless him, because I've never really done anything like this. But it keeps telling me, yeah, do I need over there? I think I get off over there. Tell you what, I'm going to walk this way, and then if not, I'll just walk along the hedge to get out. Yeah, so I didn't have enough signal to call Matt, so it just went through, but he couldn't hear anything, but I could hear him, and all I heard was babe, babe, babe. And then he tried to call me back, and he was like, if you're okay, text me. Try and text me to let me know you're okay. If not, I'm going to get the boys ready. I'm going to come find you. But luckily my text went through. I mean, as much as it's nice that he wants to help me when I'm in danger, I really hope he wouldn't bring the boys to that. I really don't think I'm meant to be on here. Oh, can I get through there? You can hear dogs. I really hope this dog's not going to come after me. Get off my dad's field! Nope, I think that's barbed wire, so I can't get through that. Oh, help. Help. Oh, no, I can get through that. Is that the path? Ha! Why did I feel like, was it not Dumbledore, Voldemort then, when he goes through? Oh my goodness, that was a bit tight. Ah. Oh, was I meant to carry on and then? Private property. I think I've just gone through a farmer's field that I wasn't meant to. Innocent until proven guilty, and I doubt he's going to watch this YouTube channel. So I've currently got a mile left of this walk. I think it was 3:19 and I'm on 2:13, so I've got just over a mile left. And then, so far, I've done just over 4 miles. Also forgot to clear the GoPro storage, because we also went to stay on a canal boat for Ollie's 10th birthday. So we vlogged all that, but I think I'm going to release this first, then release the vlog of his birthday, because I think it's more vital now with all the rubbish that Trump is saying about autism to raise awareness rather than, oh, I stayed in a canal boat. So yeah, I think that's what I'll do. Found a castle, and I wasn't joking. Look at that. Strelly Park Farm. Oh my god, look how big that is. I don't think we're in Kansas anymore. Yeah, I told you. I saw a castle. And bless him, he sent me a picture of him and Ollie. GoPro's dying. Storage is dying. My feet are dying. So I've had to come down this like dodgy path. It says this is the way to go. Looks a bit sus. Oh my gosh. Wow. There's some berries and thorns. Why did I feel like the berries and cream guy then? Some berries and thorns, berries and thorns. Oh, look at the horses. You have a look before me. Anybody there? No? Let's go. I found a bench. Got my packed lunch. Ben got me this, my brother, a little while ago. And I also we got a new coffee flask yesterday because Matt dropped mine and it smashed, and it was the best flask I ever got, and it was a cheap one, and I don't remember where I got it from. I believe it was like an Aldi or Lidl event. Finished the route so far, but I've still got to get home. I've done 5.71 miles, and it's took me, I've been walking for 2.5 hours. I think that's some good going to say I haven't walked in a long while. I managed to vlog and keep stopping to vlog, and yeah. So now I'm gonna sit and have a cuppa and have I did ham, lettuce and cucumber cups. I've already ate my breakfast bar, and then I got a little sausage roll and some cucumber and a packet of hula hoops too. I do want to say that autism isn't something to be fixed. It's not something that needs fixing. It's just something that needs more understanding. And the world just needs to accommodate for it. For me, it's the same thing as, like, besides steps, there should be a ramp. It's the same thing for autistic people. They should be these accommodations because they can't help the way that they were born. It's neurological and environmental, so they can't help that. It's not their fault. So why should they have to fight to fit in a world that refuses to accept? I don't agree with it, and I will continue fighting with every breath that I have and shouting from the rooftops that it's not something to fear. It's not caused by vaccines or paracetamol. I personally believe with early intervention, with enough understanding, patience and learning, it's not as difficult. And that sometimes the way that they view the world is actually beautiful. Like, I wished I could visually see like the way that Ollie spins a leaf and see how pretty that is. Like, most people just see, oh, it's just spinning a leaf. But for that visual stim, like, I wonder what he sees. And just little things like that. And when he just randomly laughs, I think, what's he laughing at? I'd love to know. Thank you for joining me on my first day of 100 miles in October for the Autistic Society. I hope you've enjoyed my little solo hiking, sweating vlog. Not every day I will be able to vlog, because some days it might just be around my estate, and obviously I'm not going to film that. But yeah, hopefully starting more next week, Ollie can join me on my adventures. We've already mentioned about going to Sherwood Pines one day, having a walk along there. There's a canal as well that we've been thinking about having a walk along. So yeah, over the month there'll be days where I won't really vlog it, because I might take some pictures or something to like prove that I've done it. And some days if the boys need me, I will do a home workout. So it's just kind of working around that at the same time. But yeah, thank you for joining. I'm going to see how good this flask really is, because I miss them so much. It's the longest I've been away from them. Longest I've been away from Oscar. So, yeah. And as soon as we got back, of course, Ollie and me are going to the shop. So if he wants any sweets or ice cream, he was waiting for me, fully dressed and everything. So now we're off to the shop. And then when I get home, I'm going to take my boots off. I did just under 8 miles for my first day. So yeah. I haven't been for a walk. Instead, I did just over 2 miles of a home workout at home. I won't lie, I've caught the boys bugs and I feel atrocious. Earlier, I completely lost my voice. And couldn't talk without having a coughing fit. I nearly didn't do any miles today. I was like, no, I'll persevere. Like, I wanted to do another 3 to 4. I only did just over 2, but it's still better than nothing. I'm still getting there slowly. And I'll be back with you with an update for day 3. Hey guys, so today I'm really just not feeling well. This morning I couldn't even talk without nearly having a coughing fit. Matt and Ollie have just popped out just to go to the shop and stuff, just to get Ollie out of the house. He's not fully better yet, but if anyone knows kids with ASD, that when they're poorly, they're still go. And Ollie is much better than when he first started off. So yeah, still gotta get my miles in, and it's 20 to 4. Took me a minute to process that. It's 20 to 4. I'm gonna do a little workout and see what I can get done today. Matt's told me to leave it. He wanted to tag in for me, and I was like, nope. Challenge is mine alone. I will take on this challenge. Right. Now I think I'm overheated. Okay. Day 3. Let go. I've just seen that we've lost a sub as well on our YouTube. But, you know, these things happen. We're still learning, and obviously we're not like the big creators that like have like multiple cameras and all these angles and all this like money and time to like put into it just yet. And we haven't really done what our goal was anyway, so I'm quite surprised we have any subs. And we haven't revealed that we've got a YouTube channel to like friends and stuff yet. It's pretty much just like our main inner circle that know. But yeah, it's still a bit gutting when you lose them. But hopefully one day we'll be big enough that we can do more stuff. Like, I'd love to open my own centre. I'd love to do meetups and like hire places out. Like hire out like a soft play or a trampoline park for the day. And there'd be like no judgment. There'd just be the kids just having fun, eating good food. Parents meeting up and chatting and, you know, making friends. That's the dream. And hopefully, fingers crossed, we will get there. Also, for anyone that's like, oh, why don't you go for your hike? It's only a bit of a cold. This is why. It's also absolutely chucking it down. I'll probably do another walk and talk and talk a bit more about possibly, I'm thinking about like the diagnosing process that we went through. If anybody's interested in hearing about that, that'll be in the next one. So I managed to do just over a mile of a workout, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm not feeling good. I've gone from being that hot I felt sick to now being freezing and I've got a cuppa. Yeah, I even struggled to eat because I felt sick. Kind of wondered if this is COVID. I'm keeping that on the vlog. Of course there's only one of us that's poorly. I always get it last and I always get it worse. But it always hits, in my family, it always hits us in the chest. And we always struggle with it. So Ollie's the same, I'm the same. My dad, my brother, we're all the same. I'm praying that Oscar just doesn't get that from me. So yeah. It's nowhere near the amount of miles I wanted to get done, but at least I managed something. I was about dying through it, but I managed. And tomorrow will be day 4. And we're forecast storm Amy, so I don't think we can go for that walk we was going to do. It might be another home workout. And then Sunday is Ollie's birthday party. He's got a pool birthday party.